absolutely gorgeous. You can see the entire town of Jasper from up here. 8,000 feet up. That's how high up we are. Crazy. So this goes all the way up there. A place very special to Indigenous people in Canada called Cave and Basin. What a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Highly recommended. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back, guys, to beautiful Jasper. Once again, yes, this is round 2, and you know, this has somewhat turned into an annual trip for us just because there's so many places to see in both Jasper and Banff. And in this vlog, we're gonna show you a couple of places that we actually missed out on our last trip. So stay tuned, we're gonna show you some really amazing places in this video. Guys, classic Jasper traffic. Anytime anyone sees an animal, huge traffic jam. Let me show you guys. There's mountain goats here. Hello. Okay, so first up I want to show you a really gorgeous lake here near the Jasper town area. And what's really beautiful about this lake is that there's this amazing mountain as the backdrop of this lake. Let me show you. Check that out. Wow. Gorgeous is this lake, guys. Beautiful colors, scenery, and that right there, this mountain looks absolutely amazing. This is Pyramid Mountain. This is one of the highest peaks. I think it's about 9,000 feet in all of Jasper, and yes, you can climb that. Maybe one day, but looks amazing, huh? I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's the reflection of that mountain right there. It's the reflection. Amazing. Okay, so next up, one of my favorite places here in Jasper is Medicine Lake. And although I've shown this to you guys in one of my previous vlogs, I just had to stop here because, guys, this is one of those amazing spots that you have to check out here. So let's see. Wow. And look at this. Look at these mountains all the way. So let's go a little bit closer and let me show you the turquoise color of this lake. This is all glacier water, by the way. So all the water that's melted comes into this lake and it forms a beautiful, gorgeous turquoise color.
Jacobs.
नहीं है
Okay, so one of the attractions that I'm very excited about that we've always missed when coming to Jasper is the Jasper Sky Tram or the Jasper Gondola. Check this out. So this goes all the way up there. And this is one of those activities that we have had on our list, but just didn't get the time to do it or just didn't work out in the plans. But finally, we are here and we are gonna do this now. So we're very excited to check out this activity.
Hi there, you okay? It's called the Grand Trunk Pacific Railway. Still a really busy and important freight and cargo route across Canada today, particularly through the mountains. This line will take you all the way to the west of Vancouver and to Toronto in the east. And we have trains coming through roughly. That one originates in the Yellowhead Mountain Range, which is the range at the end of the valley on the right hand side there. On the other side of those mountains you'll find British Columbia. And then the Athabasca will flow northwards for about 9,000 kilometres before emptying out into the Arctic Ocean as well.
Oh wow. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. You can see the entire town of Jasper from up here. 8,000 feet up. That's how high up we are. Crazy. So guys, on top of this massive mountain, there's this little piece of grass and flowers. How amazing! These species have learned how to survive on top of these rocky mountains. This is amazing. Look at these guys. So what we're doing right now after coming on top of this mountain is going to this trail that takes us to the peak called the Whistler Summit. And it's not too long. I would say like around 2 kilometers, 1.5, something like that. And you can get to the very, very top. And we're getting some unreal views from the top of this mountain. Wow. If there's one thing that we've realized coming to these national parks is that never miss out on the opportunity to take the gondolas or the sky trams, whatever they have, because usually this type of an attraction is one of the best in the area. And I'm so glad we actually came to this one, and it's worth it. Totally worth it. And this hike is, by the way, not so difficult. If you take a slow pace, it's fine. And by the way, we're so high up, I mentioned 8,000 feet, that you can now see the glacier water that melts. How amazing. On top of the world. Whistler Summit. We're right here. 360. We're so close to our barman. He's right here. Oh, really?
Like this?
I'll do it for you if you like.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Real daredevils now.
Wow, what a great time at the Jasper Sky Tram, guys. Highly recommended. Please do check it out if you do visit Jasper. I want to say 10 out of 10. It was that good. Really good. But those were the spots we wanted to see in Jasper. And next up, we're going to show you some cool spots in Banff. Banff National Park. Let's go, baby. Believe it or not, one of the most popular tourist attractions in Banff is actually taking pictures with the sign of Banff. And there's always such a big lineup. Let me show you guys. So all these people waiting to take a picture with this sign. Banff. Okay, so in Banff, I'm going to show you guys a National Historic Site, a place very special to Indigenous people in Canada called Cave and Basin. So they call this the birthplace of Canada's national parks because this is where the first national park was established in Canada. And yes, Banff is the first national park of Canada. And so 10,000 years ago, Indigenous people discovered this area. And what's interesting is they found some hot springs or thermal springs, which are really good for your body. And so this place is very special for them. Wow, check out these caves, guys. So these used to be actual caves. Like they've just now made it so it just looks like artificial, but this used to be a cave. Look at this. Oh wow. Oh, this cave is amazing. And that's the hot spring right there. Okay, up next, I'm going to show you guys how to get to Moraine Lake. And this attempt is the fourth attempt to get to Moraine Lake. And that's because the last time we tried to visit Moraine Lake, we tried to drive up to the parking lot. But just so you guys know, there is no more access to the parking lot via your own vehicle, so you have to book a shuttle. And how you book a shuttle is you go on the Parks Canada website, and that's where you will reserve your spot. And then you come to the Lake Louise ski area. This is where the shuttles run from. We've already been to Lake Louise. It's in one of my previous vlogs, but Moraine Lake has been one of those places where, you know, I just want to mark it off the list. So we're very excited. We finally got a reservation, which, by the way, you have to book 2 days in advance of your arrival, 7 a.m. in the morning. And once you do that, then you can come 2 days later and go to Moraine Lake. So this is the area right here where the buses are running from. Wow. First impressions. Rock fight. Yeah, you want to go up the rock fight, right? So what's really special about this lake is that it's an alpine lake, meaning all of the glacier that melts comes down to this lake, which gives it a really wild turquoise color, which is very unique to this lake only. So I'll show you when we get close up. Wow, unreal. So this entire area of Lake Moraine is actually surrounded by mountains that are so close to you. So it's not just the lake that you're coming to see here. You're seeing all of this 360 views all around you, and right there is Moraine Lake. So there's beauty that side, this side, and that side. I want to climb that one day. This is unreal alpine beauty. You know, these mountains in the back, they kind of resemble the Basu cones in Pakistan, but I don't know. I'm sure those are way better, but they kind of resemble them, you know, kind of. But still, this is beautiful on its own. What a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Highly recommended. Alright folks, so just about 20 to 25 minutes away from Moraine Lake in Jasper is this beautiful lake called Emerald Lake. And this is going to be our final stop for this trip. And this place also looks gorgeous. And by the way, if you're not tired of seeing all these lakes yet, just know that there's about 2 million lakes in Canada. And actually it is the #1 country for the most amount of lakes in the entire world, just behind the US and Russia. So yeah, don't get bored of it, just enjoy it. So let me show you what Emerald Lake looks like. Yeah, the one we saw at Moraine Lake was more of a bright, wild turquoise color. This is a little bit more on the lighter side. They also have kayaking over here. And there's a lot of places to stay here as well. So it looks like a good spot to just chill and relax. Yeah, one sec. Alright folks, that's the end of our amazing trip in Jasper and Banff. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the new stuff that I showed you in this vlog. If you want to see some of the other really great spots in Jasper and Banff, click right here. These are the trips that we did last year, and so that'll cover some of the stuff that we didn't do on this one, and obviously this vlog had the newer spots. But thanks so much for joining us. This was a really great time. Also, most of the times I'm doing these trips in like 2 or 3 days, so you know, you can take away some important tips. If you don't have a lot of time and you still want to visit these places, those are the places that you can visit and follow along. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and press the subscribe button to follow along for more of these amazing, epic adventures. But until next time, see you guys on the next one.